You cannot tell me that fucking fly is back. Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading. This is a general reading for August 2017. I've already laid the cards and read them, and I'll tell you what I read and probably get into a little bit more as I'm sitting here. Talk about Leo season, to be honest. Not just about this, but all day long. All day long. Okay. Also, I have a lot of Geminis and people with Gemini energy in my life, and boy, is it a crankiness fest around here, just saying. Anyways, this spread is it does seem like a sort of a continuation off of last month. This sort of kind of restlessness, not wanting to fulfill your obligations, but kind of doing it anyways, sort of thing. I'm seeing, first of all, an isolation, and it's a self-isolation, like self-imposed kind of isolation is what it looks like, and it's kind of has this element of feeling not quite respected enough, and or having your, that fly is back, gosh dang it, it only comes around when I'm filming. Okay, and or having your being really questioned, right? Being heavily questioned, and just kind of being shying away because of that, maybe. And then also, sort of like a woe is me kind of thing. And then up here, I'm seeing, this is a very idealistic energy, and in sort of a frustrated way, right? Your ideals aren't maybe being met, and it's causing some frustration, apathy, ego, are both elements, and then also, which is of course related to those, related to the ego, is blah blah blah. What the fuck? I can't think of the word. Listen to me say 1,000 more times. What the heck is the word I'm looking for? That fly is so distracting. Okay, where was I? Apathy, ego. Oh, and insecurity, right? Insecurity about something that you may not be your, God, that fly, oh my goodness, may not be your strongest suit, right? I swear to God, even though I had the lights on, it only comes around when I have the camera on. That's infuriating. It's truly infuriating. Ew, gross. Okay, feeling like you're not being recognized for the work you're doing, and being sort of questioned a little too much. Your ideals, especially perhaps where it comes to yourself, are kind of not being met. You may not be meeting your own ideals, right? Meeting up to your standards, and it's kind of maybe, this all feels very subconscious too. That it's picking at your ego, right? It's kind of like, ow. Like, ow, like that kind of sucks, that kind of stings type of feeling. Yeah. It's almost sort of like you're getting a little glimpse, right? A little glimpse into some of your faults, maybe, and they're things that you don't necessarily want to look at, I think. And faults within yourself, and perhaps also faults in your environment, right? This does have a very like psychological energy, but it could be also things in your environment that are not meeting up to your standards, and you're kind of seeing them a little bit, and they're kind of like, like I said, they're hitting a sore spot. It's not something that you really want to deal with or face, I guess, but it keeps coming up, and it's kind of like, I don't know, like that fly hitting into the light or something. I don't know. It's like annoying and maybe a little bit painful. That's interesting. I'm gonna clean this up. I'll put some more cards down and come back with some advice about that. Here we go, Gemini. The cards are basically asking you to, did I put these out in the right order? I sure didn't. That's the order they're in now, I guess. Love yourself and kind of take this as an opportunity to get to know yourself, right? And to be strong and be strong, stronger than your ego, you know? Similar to the advice for Libra last month. Just, oh God, that's so annoying. Okay. I need to just ignore it. Anyways, yeah, be stronger than your ego, right? Because you can get something from this if you do that, and you can kind of keep moving forward and like I said, love yourself. You know what I mean? That's what kind of hurts the egos when you kind of are allowing parts of yourself to kind of be, you know, hated by yourself, if that makes sense. And I don't mean, of course, like, just ignore your negativities, you know what I mean? But realize that, like, we're all fallible, right? Kind of deal. And that even though you're imperfect, and even though things kind of are like uncomfortable a little bit to deal with, that's okay, right? That is so distracting. Oh my God. And to not be kind of a child with it is what I'm getting. Not be sort of too childlike or too like blaming of your environment, like, oh, like, woe is me, like, you know, the fates are doing this to me type of thing. You don't really need to go there, I guess. It's not, or it won't be helpful to go there. You can be a little more constructive, I guess, by showing yourself some compassion and letting that sort of lead you to maybe some acceptance about yourself and about the way that you operate and stuff like that, to sort of integrate some of your insecurities a little bit this month. How can I get a little more specific? Let's see. Can I get more specific? Yeah, be motherly towards yourself, you know? And like I said, not in a way that's placating, but in a way that's caring, and that cares about your growth and your prosperity. Because if you're just on the defensive all the time, there's not going to be a whole lot of evolution, right? And you're not a child. Well, maybe you are a child. I don't know. Probably not. But so don't kind of act like one. Don't act like so innocent. You know what I mean? In an effort to kind of ignore what's making you uncomfortable. Like you can get a little bit uncomfortable and sort of soothe that discomfort with some humanistic feelings towards yourself, or some reminding yourself that you're human kind of deal, you know, and we've all got our things to work through. And the more that you sort of accept your shadows, right? Oh, gross. That fly must be my shadow. I don't know. The more you sort of accept your shadows, the farther you'll be able to kind of get, I think. Yeah. Leo season. Oh, bye-bye, Gemini. For now.